I'm giving you a real look behind the scenes of what it's like being an executive and a personal assistant. So it's all about how I stay organized, how I manage chaos, and also how I balance my life because it can get a bit hectic. A lot of people think that this job is more so polished and all glitz and glam, and it's more about meetings, travel, but behind the scenes, that is something that I'm doing this week, so you'll be able to see what it's like traveling constantly. But it's all about systems. So it's how I'm managing myself, how I'm balancing my mindset and chaos. So I'm showing you how I keep everything running smoothly, what it's like during the 9 to 5. My schedule this week is more, I would say, traditional in the sense. When you are a personal assistant, it is 24/7. But being that we're coming up against the holidays, I'm getting more time to do me, for lack of a better word. So I'll be able to show you how I manage this chaos of being both and how I run it more so like a business. Hey, my name is Jessica. I am an executive and personal assistant, lifestyle lover, and business owner. Here we talk about all things PA life, career glow-ups, hot topics, and actually living a lifestyle you enjoy. So if that sounds like your thing, your vibe, stick around.
Typically, my mornings set the tone for my entire day. I always start early, a quick workout, breakfast, and then I prep my day before emails start rolling in. I check my executive's calendar first, then mine, and review what's needing attention. I treat this like I'm managing a company because, in a way, I am. My executive schedule is the heartbeat of the business. Here's the truth: being an assistant means managing chaos gracefully. Some days are smooth, others not so much. You're juggling last minute challenges, urgent emails, and 5 people needing you at once. But here's how I manage it. I pause, prioritize, and plan. I always ask what is time sensitive, what's impact driven, and what can wait. Once you think like that, everything becomes manageable.
So after my morning workout, I realized that I didn't get as much content. Like, I was thinking about this while I was working out. That's not the whole purpose of, working out, is thinking about work. But anyway, I was thinking about work. And I realized that I cannot for the life of me get enough content. I don't see how these influencers are able to do this every single day. Like, it's a skill, it's an art. Oh my gosh, kudos to you. But anyway, we're getting ready right now, and I always have to put these type of shoes on the floor so I don't bend them like the retros. They're a little annoying, but super fly when you get them on. So Saturdays are usually for my pre-catch-ups, like anything I need to catch up on as far as doing anything for my business. So I'm shipping out any products. I'm also doing any light marketing. I like to do this in the morning. I wake up super early, so the rest of my day is for me to do really what I want, like go shopping, hang out with friends, get my nails done, which is what we're doing today. Super excited. Like, it's time. It's time, and I'm really excited to get these done. Just like a fill-in. Not sure what I'm gonna do, but she's ready. It's time. It's time. That being said, my Saturdays are mainly for me. So we're gonna do not a get ready with me, but I guess come with me to get my nails done. My friend, she has her own nail salon. So I'm gonna just, show, my little following that I have now, what that looks like for me and any other errands that I possibly may do. When I get my nails done, because we are friends, half of the time it's just yapping. We take a break, we go out to eat. Once in a while we'll get a glass of wine. She has a dog, we'll walk her dog. So I'm literally there all day. Like, you see the sun is out. I'm hoping I get out at least before the sun starts setting. It is daylight saving, so it gets darker sooner, but I'm hoping that I can get what I want done while the sun's out. Like, I can do it while it's darker, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna want to go home, I'm gonna watch a movie. I have to still do some packing. We have multiple little trips before I get to my parents' home, so for the holidays. So excited for that. And yeah, I went on a rant there, but yeah, that's what Saturdays are about. The weekend should be for you. Again, with this work being the personal assistant part of my job, right? It can be 24 hours, but you have to have time for yourself. Luckily, the people I work with or I've worked with in the past, they were pretty good about, giving me my off time if I ever needed off time. But, again, it's like 24 hours if I'm out and about and I have to run errands for myself and I know I need to run errands for so-and-so, I'm going to do that too. It's all good. It's all fun and games. But the bulk of it is for me. Like, waking up in the morning for me. We're working on my business today. That is for me. So there's really nothing I need to do this weekend that has to deal with outside work. So
So, when it comes to work-life balance, it's not about doing less, it's about doing what matters and knowing when to stop. As an assistant, it's easy to take on everything, and I mean everything, but I had to learn that balance isn't built from free time, it's built from boundaries. I give 100% to my work hours, but once the day ends, I shift my focus. I plan my workouts, my self-care, and time with friends just like how I plan meetings. So my mindset would be from one of my favorite quotes, which would be, "You can't pour from an empty cup." And this means with pretty much everything that I do in life. So I can't show up 100% in my work, for personal reasons, or for even other people, if I'm not taking care of myself and pouring into me, whether that be reading a book, again, taking time to plan my workouts, my morning, my night routines. Those things are extremely important to me. And I notice when I don't set those boundaries with myself and pour into myself first, everything tends to collapse. So, how you set your boundaries, like no late night replies unless they're urgent, or scheduling breaks, make sure you're making that a point before you start a job, during, and also after. And that being said, protect your peace like you would protect your calendar. And if you need to reset, don't let anyone guilt trip you for resetting, because again, if you're not pouring from your cup, pouring anything into your cup, you can't give to others. So you might want to use Fridays to reset your desk or review goals for the next week. That will give you a lot of leverage. That way you can start anticipating needs and not feeling that burnout as well. Now, for me, aesthetics are everything. And the biggest glow up for me just wasn't about aesthetics, but it was also about the mental. When I started to treat my role like my own business, everything changed. I became more intentional with how I communicated, where I show up and place myself, how I manage my time, and how I present myself. Instead of waiting for opportunities, I created them. And that's how I grew my career and built confidence to run my own ventures. Now, this role taught me so much about leadership, communication, and discipline. But most importantly, it taught me about myself. You don't have to have it all figured out. Just start showing up like the version of you that's already thriving. Every email, every meeting, every to-do list is part of your glow up story. So start taking ownership and remember, you got this. Now, if you enjoyed this peek into my world, you know what I'm going to ask. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, or share button. I'm still new here, so your support is greatly appreciated. I have more hot topics, more behind the scenes, well, as much as I can show, coming soon. And if you have any questions, please feel free to drop them in the comments, send me a DM, an email, what have you. I'm here to help. I love your questions. And thank you for hanging out. And don't forget that work and life should both feel good. Until next time.